Okay, calm down, count to 10, count to 10, count to 3. Video, I lost a video there, I was in the middle of saying it. Let me see what I was saying. Oh, it doesn't matter. I nearly put this in the kettle. That's how stupid I am before I've had a coffee. Which is why, when I'm in my own house, in the morning, you know you can't remember a thing. Oh God, I've got to look that song up. What was that? In the morning, you know you can't remember a thing. Post to diddly squat. Shush, I'm looking at my secrets. Wait a minute. What was it? In the morning. I have a problem with writing things because by the time I get to say there, I write in the, and then I forget. I can't, and then I get bored. I might get that clear. That's clear. And then I taper off. I can't, and I haven't written the last word. So I've written a note to myself to do something, and I can't read it because I haven't focused to the end. I'm very bad. As my cuttings, I'm taking back to Wales. I do say Wales. Well, right, now get to the point. There are two things. Oh, I was going to show you how to make your own plasters. Basically, it's obvious. Toilet paper, some expensive stuff that you borrowed. It's actually got aloe vera, so that's actually worked really well, the aloe vera. So I'm going to go to Boots and try their aloe vera 400 millilitres, which is 0.4 of a litre, which is about that much, which is about, oh, I can't do it with one hand. What is it? I reckon 400 millilitres is about that, maybe with the top off. That's a good chunk of thing, because I've got a prescription in Wales for Diprobase, which is the business. It stops my hands drying up because I go outside, get wet, get dry, all that stuff, and it splits up, and then I can't use them, and it's no good. Bloody useless, not in the hands. So anyway, the first thing I was going to say is that people, yeah, we're talking about the fact that people generalise, don't they? And I agree that one should generalise, because you have to, because I'll tell you why. Listen, this is an analogy that I drew back in Aylesey, where I used to live, when the subject rose its ugly head then. This was in 2000, this was like 13 years ago. There's the same thing about this argument about generalisation. And I'm beginning to suspect it's the people who don't want themselves. No, anyway, some sort of conspiracy going on. Can't remember what it was. But let me get to the point. Stop it. Point being is that if you're walking down the street and there's a load of houses, you assume they're houses. You don't go up and examine them, look behind them, make sure they're not just a cardboard cutout at the front, don't you? That's what humans do. We have to, or else we, you know, all that. So we do generalise, and stop criticising me for generalising, because you all generalise about me, because I look like trouble, because I'm striding and I look like I'm on coke, and I'm going to be trouble, I'm going to be nasty, when I'm actually, I wouldn't hurt a fly. In fact, I don't hurt flies or wasps or bees or wood lice. Spiders I throw to different parts of the rooms. I'm sure they get used to that, because that's the sort of thing they experience when they, I say if it's natural, then it's all right. If a cow walks past in the field where they made a web, I always feel guilty about ruining their webs. That's how stupidly fucking gay I am, and I'm not allowed to use the word gay or retard. And I haven't woken the dog up yet, that's good. Well, she's just being well behaved. Now I forgot my thread. Anyway, and the other thing was, wait a minute. I know, you've got to tell you before I forget. This morning we've been discussing, my dear lovely wife, or whatever, girlfriend, being all nice to me last night. It was lovely, saying how she thought that I was funny, which is probably the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me. Yes. But she said, you've got to calm down the temper thing. And I agree. But I know the one she's talking about, the one where I really lost my temper. And this is the thing. What I'm trying to say is that if actually, if you take that, you're a psychotherapist, right? you understand that depression comes from suppressed anger. So you're asking me to suppress my anger. I left that yell on to show that men do suffer pain. And women always go on about empathising and finding out how you feel. You want to know how we feel? Look at us shouting. That's how we feel. Okay, but then you say don't shout because it upsets us and then we get depressed. So how hypocritical is all that? You just chew all that over, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to stop because I'm boring myself now.